Despite the name change, TNA decided to give Daivari basically the same anti-American character he had in WWE, even calling him the Middle Eastern Nightmare. And here's the music they gave him.
I know that is not an airplane. I know that's not an airplane. I know that's not an airplane I'm hearing right now, bro. I get asked all the time, what is my top 10, top 20, whatever my favorite wrestling theme songs of all time are. And I think I've been pretty consistent. I still probably need to make that video, but that's for another day. But today we have the top 20 worst wrestling theme songs. And I want to say this was submitted by someone in the Discord. Let me double, triple check. Yes, this was submitted by Nostalgia Tinny Boy. I think that's nostalgic in our live streams. But this is from Tapout Corner, another video or another channel that we watch on a regular basis here in the tribe, man. Shout out to them. But yeah, before we get to that, man, again, welcome back to the Trysun Tribe. My name is Mike. If you like old wrestling content, new wrestling content, any of that good stuff, reactions, live streams.
I got 2 words for you.
All right, let's check this out.
Warning, the music you're about to hear will make your ears bleed because this is the top 20 worst wrestling theme songs of all time.
This is gonna be
Number
hold on. Oh, damn. All right, I can see that's Tamina. I can already see that's Tamina. Let me see if I can guess who's gonna be on here. Damn, and it says of all time. Damn, I'm trying to think top 20 worst wrestling things of all time. Who is gonna be on this list? You know what? I can't even think of any to name because they're so bad. I only think of the good ones. Let's just watch it.
Tamina Snuka. Here's a crazy fact for you. Tamina made her debut in 2010.
Yep, the
wasn't removed
Usos.
from the active WWE roster until July 2024. Despite being in WWE for nearly 15 years, Tamina never really came into her own. Part of that might have been the entrance music they gave her.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give this a little bit of bail just because I feel like this was more cultural and it was inspired by her family and her background. So I don't want to call it worst from the idea or the identity of it, but as a theme song, I can understand why they say this, and maybe that's why it's number 20. But yeah, I don't want to like say that their cultural theme song or their cultural music is trash or a bad song is just not fit for a theme song. I guess it doesn't get the people going.
The song is just literally Tamina's name said over and over again. The music itself is just kind of underwhelming too. It sounds like it's building to a big payoff, but it never comes. Kind of like Tamina's entire WWE career.
Damn.
Number 19, Sheikh Abdul-Bashir. Okay, so Bashir's actual music isn't that bad, but it's what you hear at the beginning that earns it a spot on this list. After a somewhat controversial run of playing an angry Arab American, Daivari was released from WWE.
I was about to say that's Ari's. That's Daivari, bro.
in 2007. Several months later, he debuted for TNA, now wrestling as Sheikh Abdul-Bashir. Despite the name change, TNA decided to give Daivari basically the same anti-American character he had in WWE, even calling him the Middle Eastern Nightmare. And here's the music they gave him.
I know that is not an airplane. I know that's not an airplane. I know that's not an airplane I'm hearing right now, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way that's an airplane playing right now.
And The Rock means no way.
Let's keep it going.
Yes, you heard that. TNA gave the wrestler with Persian heritage a plane crashing sound effect at the start of his entrance music. I was shocked that there wasn't more backlash to this, but then I remembered TNA would need fans for that to happen. Number 18, The Rock. Okay.
Wait a second. Wait a second. He gotta be talking Nation of Domination, Pre-Nation, Rocky Maivia. Ain't no way he talking about the People's Champion.
It's not what you think. The theme song I'm talking about was so bad that it was only used once. In late 1998, the Great One was preparing for a match with Al Snow. But when it came time for The Rock to make his entrance, this is what fans heard.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
I remember this bullshit. What? I remember this, bro.
Did Def Rebel time travel and produce this track? It just sounds so generic. It's made even worse because after the opening line, you're expecting something much better. WWE immediately knew they messed up because once the match was over, they went back to The Rock's old theme song.
You smell what The Rock is
The
cooking?
deal with the job squad. Bottom line is the biggest
I remember that bullshit,
Number
bro.
17, Anna Jay. In September 2024, Anna Jay returned to AEW after being gone for about 3 months. She brought with her some new music, and it was something.
That's Doink the Clown? What the hell?
Welcome to the show.
She don't even like
There's
it.
just something bad about this theme song. Maybe it's the stutter at the beginning, or just the beat of the song. But whatever it is, this is just not a good theme song to listen to. Number 16, Chaz. In 1989, the Headbangers had to be put on
Headbangers.
hold after Thrasher suffered a knee injury. Rather than keep his established character, the other half of the tag team, Mosh, decided to reinvent himself.
Oh, is this when he went to Beaver Cleavage? Please don't tell me this is Beaver Cleavage, bro.
This ultimately resulted in Mosh wrestling under his real name, Chaz, and he
Oh.
got some new music too.
That's kind of on brand for that time period, though. If I'm being honest, like that kind of sounds. I mean, granted, yeah, it's not the greatest, but that's kind of on brand for that time period. This looks like something he would have came out to.
It's not terrible at first, but the more you listen to this theme song, the more repetitive and grating it gets. In fact, at one point, the sound sounds like it's farting. Number 15, Jericho. In 2009, after Edge got injured, Chris Jericho needed a new tag team partner to defend the unified WWE Tag Team Championship. Jericho's choice was The Big Show, which created Jericho. When they debuted though, WWE put together a remixed version of both Big Show and Jericho's theme song. The result was...
Well,
Come on!
it's a
You know I got you. Yeah.
Now, who in the hell signed off on this, bro?
Honestly, it's the song being big 5 times at the beginning that makes the song so laughable. The rest of the song just flips between Big Show's music and Chris Jericho's, so it's just barely its own original theme song. Luckily, WWE realized this song was awful and gave the team a much better remix.
Well,
Break the walls down.
it's the Big Show.
Number 14, Shawn Michaels. After spending several years as a tag team with Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels decided to go solo and became the Heartbreak Kid, in quite literal fashion.
It's always funny how some people remember this as him super kicking him through the barbershop window, but that's not what happened.
However, before he'd get his iconic theme song, HBK was saddled with something different.
You bet. And his opponent. Oh, please. From San Antonio, Texas.
Honestly, this song is perfect for a fancy dinner, but for one of the most energetic and flashiest wrestlers of the time, not a chance.
If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say
Thank you!
if you're interested in more wrestling content that you can't see on YouTube, like watch-alongs with video, check out the Patreon in the description. Like, subscribe, and comment if you're feeling oozy. And also, quick thanks to our patrons. And now, back to the video.
Number 13, Bertha Faye. You may not have heard of this female wrestler, but when you hear her entrance music, you'll be glad you didn't. Bertha Faye made her WWE debut in
that a Lunger
1995
Blaze?
and only had 5 televised matches. I'm not saying her theme song is what made her career so short, but it certainly didn't help.
Oh, my sweet Bertha Faye. What words could I ever possibly say?
It doesn't sound like a wrestling theme song at all. The lyrics seem more appropriate for a love letter than a wrestler, and the music itself just doesn't have much energy to it. Also, what kind of name is Bertha Faye? Number 12, Sean Stasiak. Sean Stasiak
Is that meat?
had really bad luck when it came to theme songs. His WCW music was unique. However, the reason Shawn Stasiak makes this list is because of his WWE theme song. In 2002, Stasiak returned to WWE, but he started acting strange, saying he was from Planet Stasiak and he heard voices in his head. Unfortunately,
I was about to say Randy got that on lock. You can go ahead and move to the left, fam.
He didn't get an awesome theme song like Randy Orton. He instead got this. It's not necessarily bad, but it's just so weird. There's all these space sound effects in the song,
Stardust.
and it just screams Jobber to the stars. Number 11, the Voodoo Kin Mafia. Here's another theme song that sounds alright, but has a really wild beginning. If you aren't aware of who the Voodoo Kin Mafia
Why don't I remember this? The Voodoo Kin Mafia? Why do I not remember this from the New Age Outlaws?
is, well, consider yourself very lucky. The group consisted of the Road Dogg Jesse James and Billy Gunn. Or should I say BG James and Kip James. In 2006, James and Gunn
Oh,
were
is this when they were in
TNA, and they
TNA?
formed their own group, the Voodoo Kin Mafia. The name meant nothing, but the group's initials, VKM, were the same as
Vince Kennedy McMahon. That's funny as hell, bro. That's funny as hell.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Ooh. Anyways, the Voodoo Kin Mafia is a beast in of itself, but their entrance theme song was completely unhinged.
911 operator, what's your emergency?
For whatever reason, their theme song starts with a woman making a 911 call as her home is being broken into. The rest of the music is fine, just an intense rock beat, but the opening is just so out of pocket. We unfortunately don't find out what the woman was about to say, but I like what these comments suggest.
They have creative control. Help me, Sting just repelled through my house. Help me, Vince just hired back Russo. Oh my God, that's funny.
Number 10, X Factor. In 2001,
Okay, you dealing with the X Factor. Is that Just Incredible? Oh my God, bro.
Was formed. In February of that year, Just Incredible made his WWE debut, saving X-Pac. The two were soon joined by Albert and started calling themselves X Factor. The group disbanded the same year it was formed, but the one thing everyone remembers
Spike
to
Dudley.
this day is their bizarre theme song.
Yo, you dealing
With the X Factor. I remember that.
The song starts by shouting out the group's name and then randomly picks up in the middle of an Uncle Cracker song. The song isn't bad, but one, it doesn't fit as a wrestling entrance theme, and two, it has nothing to do with X Factor. It's just bizarre that out of all the licensed music WWE could have used, they chose this. Number 9, American Males. In 1995,
Is this oh, bro. Is this where they got the American well no, this the Maximum Male Models from?
WCW introduced a new tag team consisting of Scotty Riggs and Marcus Bagwell. They called themselves American Males, and if you couldn't remember their name, the team's theme song made sure to remind you.
American males, American males, American males, American males.
This theme song sort of falls into the so bad it's good,
That's
but the robotic sounding
annoying.
voice is just kind of weird. However, whatever you do, do not listen to this song backwards. Seriously, don't. Number 8, R-Truth. In 2011, R-Truth turned heel for the first and only time in his WWE career. As such, R-Truth needs some new music. Or did he?
The truth shall set you free.
And that's it. I
They
know
gave
that someone
him no music?
argue it's not really a theme song, but I'm counting it on technicality, since this is what would play every time R-Truth made his entrance. The real question though is, if no music is number 8, then how bad are number 7 and below? Number 7, Brie Bella. While it wasn't the best tag team theme song, the Bella Twins music was solid.
You can look, but you can't touch.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a slapper. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait a second, hold on. Listen, I know it's the Bella Twins. I know it's Nikki Bella. But this song is so iconic, I can't even, bro.
Pulls off three-pointer. Bang!
I'm sorry.
It's good.
I'm sorry.
Wins the game at the buzzer.
I can't even front on the Bellas, bro. When that shit hit, it's iconic.
It was distinct and memorable. However, when the twins broke up in 2014, someone's gonna need a new tune. Nikki Bella got to keep the Bella Twins theme song, so WWE had to create a new song.
Is this the Brie mode?
This was the result.
I ain't gonna lie. It could just be because it's the Bella Twins. These songs are classic, iconic. I know, but it's the Bellas, bro. It's the Bellas. Like, I don't look at this as a bad song. And yes, that is blood dripping from your ears. The actual music is just a generic pop beat, but the lyrics are what make this theme song so awful. Someone had way too much fun with autotune. Also, I never even listened to
what Brie mode is. It originated from the Total Divas reality TV show, and is what would happen when
Brie got drunk.
Got extremely drunk.
Yep.
Number.
I don't think that should be on the list. I don't think Brie mode should be on the list. Not this list. I think Brie mode is classic. Especially if you watch Total Divas, you know Total Divas was so fire too. And that's the thing. If you are a man that watched wrestling, 9 times out of 10, you probably appreciated Total Divas because it gave us an inside look of like how stuff was, like the reality TV version. It was like our real world, but in WWE. And granted, yes, it was surrounded around the women's division, but still, it was dope to see behind the scenes and get a peek into that. But I don't think Brie mode should be on that list. It's just, I don't know, it's iconic to me. Maybe I'm off. Y'all let me know. Am I off? I don't know. But hold on, this one, if it's the Goldust theme song I'm thinking about, this is another one that shouldn't be on this list.
6, Goldust. This is the only song in this video that actually makes me mad, and I considered putting it at number 1. In late 1997, Goldust, being the trendy and controversial wrestler he was, debuted a new gimmick. He started calling himself the artist formerly known as Goldust, a reference to the musician Prince.
Yeah.
As such,
Oh no, I forgot he did blackface. I forgot. I totally forgot he did this, bro. Totally forgot.
Goldust also got new entrance music, and once you hear it, you'll understand why it's so infuriating. Here's why I hate the song.
I agree with this one.
It's actually kind of good. There's sort of a rock version of Goldust's regular theme song, and it sounds awesome.
Hold on, wait a second.
Is that freaking electric kazoo? It's so annoying. WWE had such a good theme song, and they ruined it. It's like someone dropping sewage water on a birthday cake. It's still a cake, but are you really gonna eat a piece of that? Number 5, right to censor.
Oh my God,
if you're watching WWE
bro.
during the Attitude Era, then this theme song will give you flashbacks.
Oh my God, yes. The Good Father. Hell yeah, bro. Ivory.
Honestly, the beeping sound effect is
absolutely
what annoys me the most. I get that Right to Censor's theme song was supposed to sound bad, which is why it's only number 5. Still, if the goal of this song was to make you hate the RTC, then it overachieved. Number 4, Bastion Booger.
Who?
No disrespect to the man, but Bastion Booger is easily one of the most disgusting wrestlers in WWE history. Bastion Booger debuted in the mid-90s, during the phase of flashy gimmicked wrestlers. Booger might be one of the worst, and his theme song definitely helps with that title.
I'm the Booger.
He looked like he smells just awful. I'm sorry. But if B.O. had a personification, it might be this man. Ew.
I have to tell you, this song has all the energy of someone who just rolled out of bed. Actually, here's a little fun fact. Bastion Booger was supposed to have a full song, but the singer passed out after saying the first line.
I'm the Booger.
Number 3, Isaac Yankem. Before he was the Devil's...
Hey, this is one of the biggest glow-ups in WWE history. It might be the biggest glow up. It might be. I'm trying to think. You got Hunter Hearst Helmsley turning into Triple H. You got Roman Reigns, the big dog, turning into the tribal chief. You have Liv Morgan turning into the Liv Morgan we have today. You got Rocky Maivia turning into the People's Champion. I don't think any of them holds a candle to Isaac Yankem turning into slow chemical. Well, he wasn't slow chemical Kane just yet, but the Big Red Machine. This might be the biggest glow up ever in WWE. Y'all let me know if I'm off, if I'm missing somebody, because I probably am. I'm doing this in real time. Kane might be the biggest glow up ever in WWE.
Favorite demon, Kane's first WWE character was Isaac Yankem. He was Jerry Lawler's personal dentist, who, ironically, had really bad teeth. I'm not sure what was worse though, Yankem's teeth or his theme song. Yep, that's the sound of a dentist drill. There is a quiet violin in the background, but you can barely hear it over that drill. Like Right to Censor, this is another theme song that is supposed to sound bad in order to get fans to boo. So, can it really be counted? To that I say, if I intentionally burn toast, does that mean it tastes good? Number 2, the Shockmaster.
Who?
It might come as a surprise, but after the Shockmaster's unforgettable debut, he did actually wrestle. However, the fans had clearly given up on Shockmaster, and it seems like his theme song did too.
That's it?
We did not edit that. That's actually how Shockmaster's theme song was
Bro,
played. It sounds like
adding
someone
Roman in there is
on their parents'
hilarious.
Guitar. Even the commentators shat on it.
I've always wanted to ask, is that you playing the guitar, Jess, on his music?
I was just going to say, that's the sorriest entrance music I've ever heard.
When even the commentary team is saying how bad your music is, you know you have a problem. But what could possibly be worse than this? Well, and the number 1 worst theme song in wrestling belongs to TL Hopper.
I don't even know who
One
this
thing you need
is.
to know is that WWE's former chairman, Vince McMahon, loves toilet humor. So, during the gimmick heavy era of the mid-90s, it wasn't a surprise that eventually fans witnessed a wrestling plumber named TL Hopper. And what you think his theme song sounded like is what it actually sounded like.
Is it farts, noises? Is it shits? Is it flushing the toilet? What is it? It sounds like a Eminem's.
Oh! Like, now I know you still want to hear the American Male's theme song backwards. Well, check out the video on screen if you're sure you really want to know.
That I agree. That has to be number 1. That has to be number 1. It's literal toilet sounds. That is disgusting. Ew. W video though. W video, man. Appreciate y'all for putting these in the Discord. That sounded horrible. That sounded nasty as hell. But y'all let me know, is there one on the list that you could think of that they didn't include? I think they got a pretty solid list. I don't think Bree Mo should be on there. I thought they were saying the Bella Twins. At first, I thought they were saying that should be on there. And I'm like, bro, you're losing your noggin, bro. But I don't think Bree Mo should be on there. And then what was the other one? I think he was like leading up to it. And then he got rid of him. But Bree might be the only one. I can't remember. I had to go back and rewatch it. Well, I'll figure it out when I'm editing. But again, appreciate y'all for watching, man. Thank everybody. Hit the like button on the way out. If you want to see more wrestling content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Check more out. We do go live on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and for PLEs on Saturdays. So feel free to hop into the chat, say what's up to everybody, say what's up to the tribe. But until next time, man, I will see y'all in the next video. Appreciate y'all.